What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sag? Let's see. I would like to do a love reading, but Spirit is telling me to see whatever comes out on this one. So let's just see where we go, Sagittarius. So this is going to be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as that 9th house placement. Guys, and even with that being for your 9th house, these are still general messages. So please just take the pieces that resonate and leave the rest for someone else. This message may be for a Sagittarius rising. You may be a Sagittarius sun. So the entire message may not resonate, but I do have faith that at least some portion, if you found this video, I do believe that some portion will resonate for you. I said I was feeling like I should do a love reading, but Spirit is telling me to do whatever comes out. Look what comes out. Heart, love. So let's see. I definitely am feeling, I was put on love readings on a restriction for a little while. But I felt this morning, as soon as I woke up, that a love reading was on order today. I feel like that there are some type of obstacles taking place in your love life. What's underneath? Yes. Wow. These obstacles, look what's behind it, metamorphosis. So I definitely feel like, and something is trying to poke out, 44, wonder, wow. And so I really do feel like, Sagittarius, that there are some obstacles in your love life, but these obstacles are being illuminated right now so that you can really transform the way that you've been doing your love for a while. You know what I'm saying? And it's here the last week or two, love language has really been swarming around me. Like, how do you do your love language? What is this person's love language? What are love languages? You know what I'm saying? So there's something like that. And it's like re-identifying your love language, really getting a different, I don't know, like seeing like where you've allowed your trauma to, kind of imprint on your love language is what I'm going to call it. I like that. Thank you, Spirit. I have a friend that has like, they do love taps, right? And that right there is trauma that is imprinted on their love language, right? They've probably, I know for a fact, been in abusive relationships or whatever the case may be. And it's like, that's, I don't know, it's trauma, but but you can give it understanding, right? That's what I feel like is going on here. But let's just see what's going on. Oh, why did I pull this deck? Why did I grab this deck, Spirit? Let's see. Let's see. All right, Sag. That's an 8 card that is all about progression, mastery, and accomplishments, and taking action. Notice that special person. Wow. Identify change. Okay. It says, on this day, take notice of someone who you've previously ignored. That person is your teacher, your special angel. He or she will do or say something you've been waiting for, just because you've recognized the beauty of his or her spirit. Your goal is to see that everyone is capable of helping you heal and vice versa. Wow. Okay, Spirit, I like where this message is going. Expect a miracle? Yes, Sag. Expect a miracle. Something will come into your life that will serve your healing. So be open to it and express gratitude when it occurs. Your goal is to know that the world becomes a vessel for the divine when you see the divine in all things. Wow. Okay, Spirit, I'm here for it. All right, Sag, if you're still with me at 4:34 in, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. It does help circulate these messages to other Sagittarians in need, as well as just give your readers some feedback, guys. All right, Spirit, let's see what's going on for my Sagittarius gang in love, where we are to be expecting miracles and seeing and noticing noticing people, right? Brown could be significant today. There's just a lot of green and brown in these cards here. All right, Spirit. So show me just a little bit of what's going on for Sag here, Spirit. Thank you. So we have the Magician card here. It says awareness. So the situation, and it did kind of pop up in the reverse. So here's the thing. There could be a Gemini around you that has a special message for you. A special message that is going to require you to take notice to. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to have to really hone in and listen. And like, even though you're honing in and listening for that, what did it say? They will do something that you've been waiting for just because you've recognized the beauty of their spirit. This is really telling me here that this person has a strong message for you from the divine, right? But you've been so distracted, so caught up in all of these obstacles or whatever the case may be, that you're really not seeing. Like, okay, let me just say this, especially since the Gemini card came out. Yesterday, I was laying in bed, kind of like a lazy day, honestly. And my daughter brings in, like I told you, I do crafting. And my daughter brings in a photo album that I had made. And she's looking through it. It's been in the living room. She's had access to it since the day I made it. And she brings it in and she asks me, like she's wanting to look at all the pictures and that we've put in it and all of that good stuff. And she's like, Mom, you should really get back into your crafting. My special message, right? And it was just like, dang, baby, you right. I mean, I'm not saying I got up and started crafting right then and there, but my daughter definitely planted the seed, right? Now that the seed has been planted, I have to be open to that, to allow for that miracle to set in again, to get me back in the flow of crafting. So, and I do feel like that with Tower here, this is disruption in this particular deck at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like that the situation here is that there's a lack of awareness of what it is that you're truly trying to manifest in. And because you're not truly aware of what it is that you're desiring to manifest in, I do feel like that it's kind of coming in the form of a tower, because of the lack of awareness. Show me a little bit more what's going on here for Sagittarius, Spirit. Thank you. The Judgment at the bottom of the deck. There's definitely some type of final decision. There's a truth that needs to be looked at. There's a lesson that has to be learned and accepted in order to be able to move forward. So we're dealing here with rejoice and celebration. So I definitely feel like that there is some type of manifesting of some sort of connection, some sort of coming together with someone. And it has to do with the matters of the heart. But there's some sort of waiting game here. And the waiting game, wow, this is all 5 of my cards. The waiting game here is actually popping up in the challenging or obstacle position here. There's some type of 9 of Swords energy that's going on here. This is suffering in silence labeled here at this deck. And the Tower did come out for, you know, the likely outcome. So I do, like, whatever the outcome here is, it is going to be something sudden. And it is going to be something that is completely different, something outside of your comfort zone. The Tower can be scary. Of course, we're going to clarify, guys. But I do feel like that there is an opportunity to come back together. Come together. I said it, so it could be a comeback together. But I just feel like that there's someone that is already in your vicinity that does have your best intentions in mind. However, how it is that you're going about manifesting this person could be the very thing that needs to change here. Yeah. It is the very thing that needs to change here. We have metamorphosis, unlimited potential, and moon emotions. So it's like emotionally, there's something about this situation that gets you going emotionally, that makes you feel like that where things are headed are limited. But if you decide to deal with this from a diplomatic perspective, I feel like that you'll see that there are more ways than one to skin this cat here. I definitely feel like there's more than one way to skin this cat here, but the challenge here is that there is this need for patience. There's this need for planning. There's this need to really become aware of what it is that you're trying to manifest in, and stop I do feel like that the Sagittarius collective is very much so a master manifester right now, and especially since the Magician card came out first. I do feel like that you're in your master manifesting energy, but you don't want to waste that energy by manifesting in something without the proper plan. And I feel like that could be what's taking place here. And so let's just say that you're trying to manifest in a connection. And because your manifesting abilities are heightened at this time, let's just say that you're unknowingly trying to manifest in that ex, right? But subconsciously, what it is that you're really trying to manifest, or super subconsciously, what you're really trying to manifest is the feeling that you really had at the beginning of that connection with the ex before things took a left turn. So then what it is and let's just say that the trauma of that relationship was third party. What you're really calling in is someone else with this person's exact same issues, this person's exact same traumas. But this person has the ability to give you that feeling as well. But because you've not taken the time to really line out what it is that you're trying to manifest and what it is that you don't want to include in this manifestation that your ex had, you're getting those two. So Spirit is saying, slow down. You're going to get love. You're going to get the love. You're going to get the money. You're going to get the baby. You're going to get the marriage. You're going to get the house. You're going to get the car. You're going to get the job. You're going to get whatever it is that you want. So just slow down and really make sure that, let's just say that some purple Jordans dropped. That's what everybody in my community loves. So let's just say some purple Jordans dropped and you want these purple Jordans, but next week, some, purple and teal Jordans are dropping, and that's really what you wanted. But this week is purple and orange. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying, can you give me a little bit more detail so I can figure out how to align, so I don't have to align it for this weekend for you to get these purple and orange ones because you want some purple J's, but then you run into some shit that you didn't want because you didn't clarify that you want purple and teal. So you got the purple and orange and you the purple and orange line. And then so is, so is your boss that you caught off work from. You know what I'm saying? So things just don't line up accordingly. That's why the planning is needed. And it ain't for you to pull. I mean, you can, because writing is the quickest way, I feel like, to get your energy into the universe. But it ain't no assignment for you to sit down and say, oh, I want this, 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 I want this. No, this is universe, I do want these purple J's, but I would really like to see a little hint of lavender in there, a little hint of little baby blue in there, teal in there. If you could throw a little taste of pink or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Talk it out with the universe first. And then make sure that it's not diverted, and sit with it long enough to make sure that once you get it, it doesn't throw another area of your life off. Because I do feel like that's the thing. There's a lack of awareness, and you're calling in something that is going to throw another area of your life off. So the way through it is suffering in silence. And what I'm getting from this, it's there's no need for you to vocalize what's going on out loud to a friend, out loud to, and not even, let me just say this. I am learning this because I done found myself trying to start this new relationship thing, right? It's new to you, girl. So 3 years. Remember I told you I gave 3 years for me in the universe. So this relationship thing's trying to start this again. This is new for you, girl. But it's like, baby girl, just because it comes up doesn't mean you got to speak on it at that moment. It does mean that it has to be addressed. Absolutely. But can you address it with you and the person that you, or the energy that you just gave 3 years of your life to, the universe? Don't forget to discuss it there first. That should be the ultimate third party in any type of connection, business connection, family connection, relationship connection, whatever the case may be. Before you take it to your partner, how about let's take it to the universe, let's take it to the divine so that we can figure out the best way to execute this source of concern, right? Because 9 times out of 10, I just read a post today, this morning, but experienced it yesterday. They thought I was trying to argue with them when I was really just trying to express my feelings. Because when we express something in the moment before we talk about it with the universe, with God, with the divine, then we still got all the raw emotions inside of it. But if we turn it over to the universe, to the divine, they help us break down the raw emotions. They help, that's that Mars energy. They help us take that raw emotion and mold it into something that can really cardinal energy take the lead, right? So like it can show you the structure to set it in is what the universe is here for us for. But we have to take it to the universe before we take it to somebody external. Let's move forward. And that's what I feel like this 9 of Swords is saying with the suffering and silence. And I'm not saying you're supposed to sit there and hold all your shit in. No. But I do feel like that there is a need to allow for a process in time. There's a process in time before your order gets sent out. You order something on a warehouse website and there's a process in time. You are the warehouse. And before you ship your package out of your mouth, it needs to process between you and the divine. I'm not going to do too much clarifying. We're already at 17 minutes in, y'all. All right, Spirit, what's the awareness here? What's the awareness? Yeah, things are going to balance out. Yeah, the 7 of Swords in the reverse. See, this is that energy of really, like, for one, 7 of Swords is finding out, like, this is the confession of some sort of betrayal, some type of deception. This is the revelation of it. Whatever the case may be, it's where some strategy, some plan, some hidden motive is coming to light. And I feel like that this, the Magician card is really saying that there is some sort of manipulation. There could even be some, we're talking about in matters of the heart. And I'm not going to lie to you, as a tarot reader, there's no justified reason for me to see the Magician and the 7 of Swords together. And so there could be some type of manipulation, cheating, betrayal, third party situation going on that is coming to light. But most importantly for Sagittarius, because that's who I care about, the Sagittarius collective, what this is telling me is that you are still haphazardly manifesting in situations that are ultimately going to betray you. Whereas right now, you may not have to deal with the sneaky SOB. You might have you might have manifested in somebody that's going to cheat and tell you. You know what I'm saying? So there's a need to clarify what it is that you're manifesting so that there's clarity needed on what it is that you're manifesting while your manifestation ability is heightened at this time. Okay. What's at the bottom? The 3 of Coins in the reverse. What I'm telling you. What I'm telling you. You're manifesting in, I do feel like Sagittarius that you are in one way or another. There's some type of energy of you manifesting in someone that has cheater-like ways. I feel like that, you know, I don't know. This person might just confess it to you. What's the 3 of Cups? Because this is the opportunity here. Rejoice in celebration. Thank you, Spirit. The Star card. Okay, so there is something. Okay, so this is the confession. There's an opportunity to heal and to celebrate this situation. 3 of Cups again. And it's in the upright. So the opportunity here is to have a healing celebratory connection here. to have a loving connection, friendship. It's friends. It's homies, lovers, and friends here. There is an opportunity to have that. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, balanced. But there's a resistance to some change here. Let's see. So why is the Two of Wands in the challenge or obstacle position? Why is the Two of Wands here in the challenge and or obstacle position? Thank you, Spirit. The Page of Pentacles. You know, Sag, I'm telling you, and we got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. With these two cards being in the challenging position, there has to be this just like the Page of Pentacles. They are at the beginning of their master's degree. Matter of fact, they're in elementary school. They want to be a master. They want to, let's just say they want a doctoral degree. They want to be a doctor in one area of or another. But they're a page. That's a child. But they're in the beginning stages. But this person, the Page of Pentacles, they are willing to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to become what it is that they dream about. And they also understand that it requires a plan to be put into place. Give me 1 second, Sag. That was my morning kiss for my young man. But we got the Two of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So, you know, this is the challenge here is the patience. The consist, like right now you're being, there's a call for consistency, strong will, tenacity, you know, resilience here. There's a strong call for that. And I feel like that right now, and I feel like Sagittarius' patience is kind of wearing low, right? But I feel like the Sag is going to be okay. I do feel like the Sag is going to be okay. I also, like, whatever situation you're relating to this in your personal life, when you're met with, like, with the energy and it seems like there's pushback. Spirit is calling on the Sagittarius collective to step into this King of Cups energy. I am a reader that rolls my eyes at the King of Cups a lot. Because for one, for a portion of my tarot life, I associated the King of Cups with a person. And that was my thing. You know what I'm saying? So that was something that I had to work through. But here lately, this King of Cups been showing up, and I haven't been thinking about the energy that I was associating the King of Cups with. This is like, damn, the universe is telling me that you don't like the King of Cups because you need to step into the King of Cups. You know what I'm saying? There's a call for you to be diplomatic. Even when fuckers in the world is trying to go against you at all costs, it seemed like, damn, are you even trying to be understanding? You know what I'm saying? And when people are not trying to be understanding, and when people are not trying to really work with you, Spirit is still calling on the Sagittarius collective to be diplomatic in that when addressing or encountering that type of energy. It's going to be revealed in about, the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like I'm speaking truth. In about 2 months, it is going to be revealed, between 2 and 3 months, it is going to be revealed that this is the key to closing up a cycle that has not been closing up. And it's just like, damn, why do I keep going through this exact same shit? What is the missing lesson? This is like there's something about this being the missing lesson to not being able to close that cycle up. Let's move forward. I'm not going to clarify the Nine of Swords because let's see, because that could be telling you to reach out to someone as well. So let's just see. Spirit, can I get one for the Nine of Swords? Spirit, can I please get one for the Nine of Swords? I see why Spirit didn't want it to be a particular, like just straight in love message, but I do see how it is associating with a love interest, okay? Nine of Swords, please. Why is this here for the way through this situation, Spirit? So we have the Queen of Wands. I like it. So this is saying that confidence and charisma is needed, because a portion of this is like you're going to be called to reach out and do things that requires bravery. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wow. The Knight of Wands. I am loving this reading, Sagittarius, because it's like it's making sense before I even see it. But it's just really telling me here that, sorry about that. This is really telling me that there is like this energy of, even though I may be watching Tina, Mary, and Faye get married over here, and I've got 25 bridesmaids dresses, and yet I can't nail down a relationship of my own. Spirit is saying, can you go be that bridesmaid with self-assurance, confidence, vibrancy, being charismatic about it? Like, you're that shit. You're the one. You're the shit. And you know it. And I can do this 25 times because I know that when it's my turn, I'm going to show the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy. Like, nobody has to understand this but you and the divine right now. Whatever's bothering you, whatever's stirring up in you, you don't need someone to understand you before you discuss it with the divine, period. I don't care if it's your husband. I don't care if it's your child. I don't care about none of that. Mama, daddy, sister, brother. I don't care. You don't need their understanding before you sit down and you take it up with the divine. And I feel like that once we can start doing that, our planning and our understanding and our patience level with where we're at, the mess that we're in, I feel like that it becomes more manageable. And then because of that manageability, you free up mind space because you ain't got fucking chaos running around in there. And then you can actually manifest something ain't clean. Spirit, why is the Tower here the likely outcome? Spirit, why is the Tower here the likely outcome for the Sagittarius collective? Guys, I know this is a long reading, but if you're still with me, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Help circulate these messages to other Sagittarians in need. So we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. The likely outcome of this is there's a complete disruption. Situations where people are just like not working together. They're not collaborating. There's no interest of, there's really no feeding off of one another. Like, I'm learning this from you. You're learning this from me. You know, just feeding off of one another, really gaining from one another, not just taking from one another, right? I feel like that those type of situations are being blown apart. The Tower blows apart foundations that were not solid. And I feel like that the likely outcome of this right here is Sagittarius allowing the Tower to come in and completely destroy situations and partnerships and connections in your life that the foundation just doesn't really, it's not conducive to where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Two of Swords. Meaning that you're left at this crossroads. You see, she's got two different paths that she can take. But it's like the blindfolds come off. I'm no longer just blindly choosing a path. I know that from everything that I've been through, and because I've opened my eyes and I've actually noticed the people that are at the, like, let's just say that there are two people here at these crossroads. I have learned and now that I have taken some awareness and I've gotten a plan down with the universe. And because I've gotten this plan down at the universe, I can look at these two paths and truly trust and know which path is for my best and highest good. And I feel like that that's what Sagittarius ends up doing. And that does allow you to move forward and overcome these obstacles that were presented at the bottom of the deck originally. So let's get a closing message. I like this message, Sag. I hope that it offered you, I actually have faith that this offered someone the guidance that they need. But if it did, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. There's also a lot here. I'm also feeling a lot of root chakra, solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, and that throat chakra is really what I'm feeling. So that's telling me that there's a need to get grounded. Your sacral chakra is really all about your desires, right? Your desires and sexuality. So it's about getting grounded and really getting a grounded perspective of your desires and then learning the healthy way to vocalize those, okay? How to express those. Getting secure. Closing message here for the Sagittarius collective spirit. Thank you. Increase your knowledge. Increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. Open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal the situation. Open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. Now, I do want to say that I have 22 and 21. And both of those say open on it. Those are one was on the bottom of the deck and one was on the top of the deck. So I feel like right now there is this energy of Sagittarius getting in the openness energy, getting in the oneness energy. Getting more in the oneness is going to help you meditate and become clear on what it is that you're being called to manifest in. There could be a need for some sort of emotional release here. I have not used these cards on camera in God knows how long, but Spirit literally just called me into them. So let's see what message comes out here. I don't think the book is anywhere in this post, but we're going to roll with it. Let's see, Spirit. What's the message here for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, Kutame. I am going to read this. Let me find the book, guys. That is an Ascended Master and Kuan Yin. There are Ascended Masters around you guys right now. There could be a need to call on Kutame or Kuan Yin. Okay, give me just one moment, Sag. Yeah, I'm going to close the message out after I read this one. So if you don't want to listen to the portions of reading the message, it's concluded. But here's what the book reads. Kutame is an Ascended Master of the highest level, an amazing, powerful being who can be an incredible force for transformation and good in your life. In the many years that Kutumi, I cannot pronounce his name, guys, but here it is, just in case you want to look it up. Has honored me through my works. This is the person of this book. He has often appeared at a time that great clarity is needed. Wow. In my experience, Kutame has never been one to mince words. He is a master of straight talking and going to the core of the issue. If you have drawn this card, Kutame is declaring to you that there is an area of your life that needs clear thinking and action now. We all have areas in our life that we procrastinate about, hoping that if we ignore the problem, it will simply go away. Yet our unwillingness to face the situation will often bring out the very crisis we fear. Kutame says that you must think it through objectively and honestly. Then take the bull by the horns and take action with courage. Kutame is a master of letting you know that your life circumstances are your own responsibility and that the cavalry is not coming over the hill to save you. That he, your angels, and your spirit guides can only truly help you when you commit to helping yourself. He is, however, a master of compassion and would like you to note that taking action can also include asking for help. Ask and encourage to help. Hold on. Let me slow down because I just skipped the whole line. Ask Kutame to help you to have the necessary clarity, compassion, and courage to help you tackle that which you have been dreading or putting off. If your finances are a mess, a relationship is in trouble, or your health needs a major overhaul, then Kutame will help you with these things and more. Ask him to come, and he will be there in that moment, steadfast, supportive, by your side, helping you to do whatever it is that you have probably known you should do for quite some time. I absolutely love you, Sagittarius. I hope that this offered you some guidance on your journey. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sag.